Okay, here's the picking pattern. So the engine is the thumb going from the 6th string, and I'm playing just that low note, G, 3rd fret, going from the 6th string to the 4th string. So practice that a bit, just getting comfortable there. And she starts to bring in the notes kind of slowly, but like the basic picking pattern is, let's see. So to this boom, 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 we add 1. So slowly, that looks like this. I won't even change the chords. So I'm using my ring finger and my 1st finger. You could also go just these 2 guys. So that's just using thumb, pointer, and middle. So these are the chords for Movitz. We start off with easy G. That's just 1 finger. We're gonna use our ring finger. Boom, down on G. And whenever we have this chord, like you're safe in your right hand to play the low E string, string 6. Remember it's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna play strings 6, 4, 3, and 2. So that's like, yeah, just a nice way to play G. You can, there's different finger picking you can do, but yeah, just 1 finger there if you avoid strings 5 and 1. So the first moves are going from that to this. I think we've done this before. It's like a C major, but you've still got your ring finger down here on G. So it's that move. So there's G, and this chord is called, this next one is C over G. C over G, because it's a C major chord harmony, like above in pitch, above a G in the bass, so C over G. Then we have a D over G. If you listen to the recording, it sounds like at first she's just playing like a regular D major, but there's this really soft boom in the bass. So that, coming from this guy, we're going to use these 3 fingers. Our ring finger stays down, and our middle finger goes to the 2nd fret of the G string, and our pinky, the 3rd fret of the B string. It's actually pretty comfortable. It's not too bad. So G, it's like G, C, D, but it's G, C over G, D over G. So I would practice those three together. Sorry, it's so hard to see. So that's Movitz, Mitt, to blood. Movitz, I forget my bad singing. Okay, so the next chords we have are E minor, A7, just like in 13, and then D, regular old D, and then A7 again, and D. I'm just kind of listing the chords now. So far we have the first section of the song, which is our easy G, C over G, D over G. Very nice. Next section of the song has the chords E minor, A7, and D. It goes back and forth then from A7 to D, but just those three new chords. The next section of the song, so we have G, easy G to A minor, and then to a D again, back to easy G, E minor, there's that F minor, and I'm just listing them now. I'll go over them more like musically in order in a second. So here, barring the first fret, using fingers 3 and 4 on the 3rd and 4th, I'm sorry, 5th and 4th strings. So yeah, this one can be a bit of a handful. Try just grabbing it. Bar, plunk. This guy. And so we're coming to it from A minor, like E minor, A minor, F minor. So if that feels too hard, you could also try this. Let's see. Yeah, you could do a mini bar of the first fret where you're just basically doing the top 3 strings, and you don't even really need to do the highest, the high E. You could just mainly focus your strength on the 3rd and 2nd strings. And then now here, if possible, we want, so the easiest version would be just with your ring finger, 3rd fret on the 4th string. If you can play it like this, it's pretty nice. Get the 3rd fret of the 5th string in there. That's a nice chord. Aim for the bar chord though. Just like spend a little bit of time, like not even thinking about the song, just like grabbing that chord. Again, get your hand in place before you squeeze. Don't use any more tension than you need to. Yeah. Once you get a, like, squeeze a bit, get a good sound, then let go. Rest your hand. Like, a lot of it is just the practice of, like, getting into that shape. You can practice going E minor, A minor, F minor, There's one other chord which comes at the end of the phrase, which is a C minor. So this is another bar chord. There's an easier way we can play it though if we want to. This is, let's see. To play it as a bar chord, you bar the 3rd fret, use fingers 3 and 4. On the 5th fret, strings 4 and 3, middle finger, B string, 4th fret, and you're barring, not from the low E string, but from the A string. A slightly easier way of playing it would be no bar, you just go 1st finger down there on the bass note, 3rd fret, then your ring finger on the 5th fret of the D string, 4th string, and then your middle finger on the 4th fret, excuse me, of the 2nd string. And so the G string then is open in the middle, so you get this nice double G. Oops. Really nice chord, totally works. Practice the bar one. See, like if you can do the bar one, just do the bar one. Because this is a chord that you can move all up and down the neck. And I mean, I feel like, depending on how much guitar you've been playing lately, you, yeah, it might not be too hard to do either of these. If it is hard, that's not surprising. But, yeah, I mean, these are, you know, these are heavy chords. I mean, they require some strength for sure. But, it doesn't take too long. Yeah, you can just practice that one. Okay, so last overview of the chords. Section 1, we have our easy G. We have our C over G. Then we have our D over G. Back to easy G, goes through those ones a bit. The next section, we have E minor, A7. I'm using fingers, I'm gonna send you this video. There's this little like rehearsal video of them. The guitarist in that one, she is using fingers 1 and 2 when she does E minor, A7, and then D. But, so if you wanna do that, that's fine. I think for me it feels nicer to do 2 and 3 here because, probably just because of habit, and I also like how it feels to go from E minor to A7, and then from this A7 I can use my 3rd finger to go up a fret, 3rd finger up a fret, bonk, 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 bonk. Okay, and the next section, now we start to develop these chords a little bit more, or it's sort of like a development on this thing, like a harmonic development. So it goes from G to A minor to D, then to easy G, A minor again. Now here we have this. Again, that's E minor, A minor, F minor, then back to the A minor, D, G, C minor, D, and easy G, C over G, easy G, C over G. Okay, so this is just one little note on this song. So she has her guitar tuned down a whole step. So that means tuned down from here to here to here. That's like a whole step, and then a half step would just be from, that's a half step, and then from here to there is a whole step. So 2 pitches down. So when she plays her G, sounds like that. I tuned this guitar down. Sounds pretty nice. It's annoying I mean, if you don't have two guitars, but yeah, it does give you just a lower, nice, rich sound. So if you keep your guitar in standard tuning and play it as I show you, like with you know, the positions that we're familiar with, it'll sound higher than what she's playing, but it still sounds really nice when you play it on your own. But yeah, that's just to show you what that sounds like. I really like it because it suits my voice more. Like I haven't done this very much, but I think I'm gonna leave this guitar down for a bit just to sing a little bit lower. Sounds nice. And the strings become a little looser too because there's less tension on them, so they're a little bit more like chewy or something under your fingers. But this also feels great. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through and play it now. I'm gonna sing just a little bit. It's kind of a tricky one for me to sing and play at the same time. But yeah, I'll just play it nice and slow. So we start off with our easy G and just this little engine. She starts adding like bits of the picking pattern kind of slowly. The basic picking pattern, again, is I'm using my first finger and ring finger. You really can use these two if you want. These two might be kind of weird, but fingers one, or I'm sorry, like your index finger and ring finger, that feels really like strong to me. But I'll start off kind of slow, how she does with bringing that in. Here we go. Movitz, Mitt, to blood. Section 2. Okay, I'm gonna do that one more time. So we have Movitz, Mitt, to blood. Movitz, Movitz. Dun, 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 dun. Then E minor. So now this next section. So there's a little bit of movement going on in the right hand. So we're on string 6, 4, 3, 2 for E minor. And then when we go to A7, these three stay the same, and our thumb just comes up to here, 5th string. And then this whole unit of like these 4 fingers being next to each other goes up a string each when we go to our D major. So again from the E minor, 6, 4, 3, 2. A7 again, back to D. And this takes us to the next section of the song, which is I'm just going to go through the chord order. G, A minor, 2, 3, then D, 2, 3, then back to G. Again, G to A minor. Now here we have this cool thing of E minor, A minor, F minor, minor, D, G, C minor, 2, 3, 4, then D, 2, 3, 4, G, C over G, G. I'm gonna do that last section one more time. This is kind of the most emotionally powerful section. It has like this really nice like rising melody. Then this. So nice. It's hard to find that note. Oops. So those are all